What's up guys, it's Jelly Electabuzz here. I thought I would make a little bit of a video about my beetle collection. So, let's take a little tour around my loft, right? Here we are. This is where I keep all my beetles, where I keep my PC. This is my brother's PC. My PC's over there. But yeah, let me show you my beetle collection. So, I'm actually Norwegian, I'm not Japanese, so I don't have easy access to beetles, but I got quite a few of them imported from different places, and I'm trying to breed them myself in my own home. So, let's start. Put this done here while I open this box. So we're going to start with, here we have the first beetle. It is Homoderus milli. I bought a trio of Paul Kiefer on Facebook. So here is the male here. I hope you guys can see him. Seems a bit dark. Let me bring him towards the light here. You should probably be able to see him now. Sorry, I can't really look at it because I'm an idiot and decided to do this in front-facing view. So yeah, that's my Homoderus milli. I can actually pick him up here. It's actually kind of weird to hold because the weird head shape. But yeah, Homoderus milli. Beautiful species from Africa. Put him back and put a lid on him. Now we're going to show probably the prime jewel of my collection, or one of the two prime jewels of my collection. Now this one beetle here I've not looked at the last week, and he's starting to get quite old, and I look very fat when I do this. It's not cool. It makes me look like a 30-year-old man when I'm actually a 17-year-old boy. So anyway guys, let's put this here. Let's open this. I hate these kind of lids. Okay, here. A lot of fruit flies in here because of the beetle jellies. But look at this guy right here. Calcasuma caucasus. He's an absolute beauty. Yes, he's an absolute beauty, this guy. Look at him. He is 10.5 centimeters long. Big, beautiful beetle. I keep him on a log because if I held him by hand, I would never get him off. I'm going to try to get him off this log here for two reasons. First of all, because it's kind of annoying for him to. He uses it to sit and then he scratches the box all day. So I think I'm going to take this out at some point. Okay, now I made it impossible for me to. First of all, I need to get him off the log. Second of all, it's impossible for me not to put the log back in because he's at the edge of it. So there we go. Now he shouldn't scratch it as much. So yeah, I'm probably going to get something else to climb on eventually. Probably later today. I'm just going to chop that log into, I'm guessing, just for him to have something to grab onto and turn himself when he falls over. But for now, this is how I keep him. So there you go. So let's put him back. So yeah, he's kept in here. And the reason for that is I have actually bred him. I have paired him with a female. The thing is, he was very aggressive to his female. Something I didn't know because I had forgotten to read a proper breeding manual. I did go and read Benjamin Horing's eventually. 2 days after I bought him. I bought this guy at a convention in England, and I brought him home to me in a plane. I live in Norway, by the way. Just saying. I think I said that at the beginning, actually. Next beetle. This guy I have not looked at in quite some time, but he is alive and well, so, yeah, I know, buddy, I know. He is quite active still, but he's already been paired, and he's been quite aggressive against this female, so I'm not going to put the back in together. Oh, poor guy, you have some mites on you. Here he is. Beautiful. I see he has a few mites on him, but that's fine. They're not. I'm pretty sure they're actually the predatory mites I put in there because he had some other mites. He he moves this way. It's kind of weird. He's always done this. I don't know if that's something with the odontolapis or what it is, but he moves that way all the time. Oh wait, did you get a? Oh, there he is. I don't know if you actually saw him. But yeah, that's him. Beautiful. Beautiful male of Odontolapis stevensi. He moves in this very robotic fashion. put him back in his box. Find the lid to his box. And the reason I had to keep other boxes on top is as there's a crack here when I made the air holes, and he has escaped from that hole before. So now I just keep some other stuff on top to weigh him down. Specifically, I use this box, but one is a scorpion and one is some roly-polies. Those are not important, as this is a beetle video. Next box, Pseudotrupus beckeri. Now, I know there's a very little flake soil left in this box, and there's a very good reason for that. Or actually, it's not a very good reason, but there's a reason. And see, here you have him there. I don't like to take this guy out because he hisses a lot. I don't know if you can see him there. He's this black beetle, but he hiss a lot, so I'm not going to take him out. But the reason there's so little flake soil left in this is I'm pretty sure there's no larvae in there that's eating their way down. So yeah, that's them. Next box. This box I have not opened in quite a while, but it is this is for the female of the Calcasuma caucasus. They were added in here 4th of July, actually, this year. Or she was added in there 4th of July this year. But I've not checked her since, and she seems like she's been busy just digging. Because I do not see her, I do not see any signs of her eating off her beetle jellies, but she's way down in the substrate. Calcasuma atlas. These guys have actually kept together, the male and the female. Which I think will be fine. I have not seen the female since they were added in here, but I have seen the male quite a bit. He's become quite less active. Seems like they need some more food. Give me a second, guys, while I go get them a beetle jelly, or 4, because he seemed quite hungry. He's been quite busy eating away at his beetle jellies. I need to buy more of these things. After looking in the fridge where I keep my jellies, I realized I need to buy a lot more of these little jellies. From where though? I thought about ordering them from Kingdom of either Kingdom of Taiwan or what are they called? Titan Monster Beetle Shop. Whatever's cheaper. Probably Titan Monster, because I remember I wanted to order one male of Dichotoma and they wanted $40 shipping for just the male Dichotoma from Kingdom Beetle. So I think that guy I gave him some jellies and he seemed to liven up real quick. Liven up. I don't know. Yeah, this is my beetle collection. I'm working my way around. So yeah, that's my Calcasuma atlas, which I know they do not quite have that steep of a substrate compared to the Calcasuma caucasus or the Pseudotrupus beckeri. But hey, what do you know? That's how it is. Next species is Alumorina dichotoma. They're in this box. Can just take them out of their box. Here we have the male. I bought this guy from a breeder in France, who shipped it straight to my doorstep here in Norway. Quite the beautiful beetle, this guy. So yeah, we're gonna put him back in his box. You have the female here too. Probably gonna cut these guys. These guys also need some more jellies, because they have actually completely cleaned out their jelly, like the females of Alumorina dichotoma usually do, as they are small enough to fit their face all the way down. So let me show you guys. Here I bought all my jellies. I'll give the Alumorina just 2, because they eat slowly after they've eaten their first jelly. They're not that big eaters. they can go a week and a half with just 2 jellies inside here. So I like to monitor my beetles eating quite regularly. So I'm gonna add them. One there. These guys actually bred quite viciously when I first added them. This box, they bred all the time. All they did was just breed and breed some more. So I'm going to move this guy over to the jelly. And I'm going to move this girl over to the jelly. Because I'm guessing they are hungry. I'm not going to show you the girls because they're kind of boring. I don't really care that much. And I want to disturb the females as little as possible. Just because females, of course, are busy being mated. Before I burst in the door here. Gotta make sure my brother ain't sleeping in here. Which isn't. Fantastic. Time to show you the mate of that big old big old male Odontolapis I showed you. Stevensi. If she's on top, of course, she might be dug down into the substrate, of course. That's always a possibility with these stag beetles. No, she's at the top. She looked quite lifeless there, but I don't think she is dead, because she isn't. She's moving. I think it's just early. She was sleeping. There you go, right there. That's Odontolapis stevensi female. Now that's the last beetle in my collection. We're starting to get larvae of the Odontolapis and of the Lotropes. I got 2 stevensi larvae already hatched out that I know of. Odontolapis stevensi, and I got 7 Silotropes, and I got a lot more eggs of both species. I think I got 10 more Odontolapis eggs, and I don't know, like 30 or something more Silotropes. Last species, guys, before I leave all these beetles alone, we have Dorcus. Of course, a very popular stag beetle genus with beetle breeders. If I can find them in here. I think they're not going to bring them over to the light because they're black. Okay, so it's about 1.5 minutes before this thing shuts off automatically. So anyway, this is the enclosure I keep the Dorcus perry in, which of course is the very popular stag beetle species. And I think they're hiding in here somewhere, dug down into the substrate, instead of being at the top like usual. Just going to clean out their jellies here so they actually have some sort of way of getting to them. And I don't know if they have escaped or they've dug down, but I'm guessing they've dug down just because of this right here, which looks like digging. I think that was the male in there. Or they have escaped and I'm all screwed. But I did see them earlier today, and that's where I'm going to sign off. So, Hopefully they're just down into the substrate, what I think is what's happened. Have a good day, guys.